Okay, now we're going to go to the particle eclipse. What is a particle eclipse? I'm going to show you. Here's a particle eclipse. Okay, never mind the dog, never mind the human. Here's a particle eclipse. It looks like a total eclipse that it's almost covered the sun. But the particle eclipse occurs that you stand in the penumbra. Yes, you stand in the penumbra position. You can only see the slightly little crust when it goes over it. It don't go fully cover it. Here, a particle eclipse. This is a whole picture, okay? It's not like it's almost cover it. It's just only the picture and the sun and the moon, and the moon will slightly go away. It won't. It won't cover all these. It won't cover it. It just goes slightly pass over it. Okay. Oh. Well, this is fast. I want to show you guys a video, but since the particle eclipse is, I think that slightly anyone who makes that. So, actually the particle eclipse is pretty simple. It's that all. It's a little bit like an eclipse, but it only like this. It covers a little bit, but then it will go away. It won't cover the whole thing, the whole sun. A little bit slightly crescent. Like, it looks like a crescent. You know? Okay. Well, that is only the particle eclipse. The particle eclipse is really simple. Never mind. The particle eclipse is really simple, so that is actually all of it. It don't have anything that more amazing or anything. But here, anyway, now we're gonna get over that. It's nothing but just a little simple. Just imagine like it have a little crescent and it don't. Because when you stand in the penumbra, the angle of it, you can see only a little slightly. Just like the faces of the moon. I'll talk about that later. Okay, and here is the annual eclipse. Well, the annual eclipse looked like the particle eclipse, but it's not. It's only just a little bit. Hey, so here it is. Sorry. The annual eclipse is actually a little bit further. A little bit further than anything. It looked like a total eclipse, but it don't. Because it have a little slightly sun here. Well, if you didn't know that the moon orbits is not always actually in the right position. Sometimes it's a little bit further, and sometimes it's a bit closer to the Earth. Actually, if you can see closely, this thing is smaller than this. Sometimes it's a little bit smaller. It's not always a round circle, though. So yeah. So when this annual eclipse occurs when it's further away from the Earth a little bit, making it look like it's not fully covered the sun. The normal eclipse, you can see that it's covered the sun, but it still have a rim around it. So you just see that out, like annual eclipse, it have nothing. Well, it is only that eclipse. But the real thing, if you see an annual eclipse, it look like nothing. It looks like a normal eclipse here, but it is. It's slightly a little bit bigger. It's not. Oh. So that's it. And that is an annual eclipse. It's pretty simple though. It's a little bit further away from the Earth a little bit because the orbit is not always round. It's sometimes a little further, sometimes a little closer. So here, now I'm going to show you a hybrid eclipse. A hybrid eclipse. Look at it. Here's a hyper eclipse. There are two types. Well, sometime it'll make a total eclipse. Oh no. Sometime it'll make a whole annual eclipse, or maybe sometime in this direction it'll make a total eclipse. See? Well, hyper eclipse is actually like a total eclipse in the middle and nothing, but it is. Yeah. Well, it's actually depends on the position. Maybe this is a total eclipse and this is an annual eclipse. Annual eclipse we just talked. So yeah, it depends on the angle. Depends on the angle of it. So who knows? Depends. It depends. Okay. Oh, as I literally say, it happens for one time a year. Scientists have discovered that when the total eclipse occurs and when it don't, here look at it. Here's when the eclipse occurs and when. There you can see some of it is actually 2033, 2035, 2034, 2024, well, there's a lot. 2012. Oh, I have a 2012. 2030, 2030, 2034, 2026. Yep, that's a lot. Oh, and here, there are also 2012. Right over here, you can see the 2012. If anybody that born on 2012, actually that is also eclipse, during an eclipse. But I born a few months past the November, April, and January. And it didn't have any line to Vietnam. It only had a line to It don't have any line to Vietnam, so that's a little bit boring. Here's a Vietnam, but we don't have anything. Here. And if you want to see the eclipse, you can actually use these goggles. Okay, no goggles, it's just only glass. This glass is 300 times darker. See these glasses? Yeah, it's 300 times darker than normal sunglasses. Making that you can see the eclipse without hurting your eyes. Because only a few seconds, like 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds when you look at the eclipse, it'll hurt your eyes. But when the eclipse is fully covered and the 3 or 4 minutes, it's okay. It's okay. You can get your glass out because it won't hurt your eyes because the rays is really weak and it won't hurt your eyes. You can only see the rays. But when the rays is starting to getting bigger or maybe getting smaller in the middle, that when it hurt your eyes. Only a few seconds, like 1, 2 seconds, it can hurt your whole eyes and you make you blind. So if any of you occurs an eclipse, make sure to wear safety goggles. Because maybe it will save you sometime. Trust me. The normal thing is also, or maybe if you don't have any goggles, you can actually make your own pinhole viewer. A pinhole viewer. This is actually you've reflected, but don't look at the sun's immediately. This is all reflected. Here, you poke a hole in a cardboard sheet, point it to the sun, and the image will gonna appear on the paper. The image is going to appear on the paper, making it look really amazing, and trust me, it's amazing. Okay. In the part I'm gonna not talk next, I'm gonna show you a video of the solar eclipse, and also I'm gonna show you how to get your safety when you need the goggles if you cross any eclipse. So let's get right into it.